Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. I found this thing a while ago. Um, it's just been kicking around. It's supposed to be, I guess it's for kids or something. You know, a little push button, a little toggle button. Then you do, dexterity things and whatnot. Well, dang it. Speaking of dexterity, I go ahead and just drop it on the ground. So I was meaning to take it apart. I mean, it's a bunch of 9/16 uh, bolts and nuts, and there's a bunch of washers on here. Thing is, I don't know how it's put together on the back. I ain't taking it apart yet. So whatever it is, they glued it down pretty good. Well, maybe not that good. Oh, okay. It looks like they might be carriage bolts. So that could be a good thing. What am I going to do with all this sticky stuff? I need parchment paper or something to stick that on. Until I decide if I can reuse it or not. In the meantime, just stick it around someplace where it doesn't get sticky all over everything and whatnot. So, come on off of there. Here. Ugh, Lordy. Get a little bit of leverage on that. It comes off. Ugh. Sticky, sticky, sticky mess. Well, if nothing else, I got some decent felt backing stuff, whatever this is. Ugh. So, whew. Yeah, I'll have to get some parchment to put on that. Let's see how easy some of these come off of here. I got a small socket set out, figuring they were nuts in the back, or regular bolts in the back, but they're not. So, luckily, I grabbed a pair of pliers as well. That's all. That's going to be fairly easy. So, well, I'm fairly certain that y'all ain't interested in sitting here watching my dexterity or lack thereof. Well, I probably shouldn't take it apart. I should probably leave it for my oldest son. our oldest son is staying with us. The other morning he woke up and couldn't use his hand. His hand was just like this. He went to work, but like halfway through the day, his hand was turning blue and couldn't raise it up. And apparently he had pinched a nerve or something while he was sleeping. But they told us they thought he had a stroke. Man, talk about giving you a bad deal in the morning. You know what I mean? But anyway, like I said, fortunately it turned out not to be. So I said I wasn't going to make y'all sit here through this, didn't I? And then I go ahead and start babbling away on figures. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut off here because getting the rest of these out is going to be a little bit more of a chore. So let's see if I can pause this time. I think I figured out how to do that. And when I've got it done, I'll bring y'all back and show you what all I scored. Alright, well, I guess that pause thingy didn't work. I downloaded and went to check it out, and it didn't work, which is okay because I realized that I forgot to say my son is recovering nicely. They gave him a bunch of hand exercises, which I am overly familiar with, and by the end of the next day he was able to use his hand, and then he went back to work the day after that, and he's slowly but surely getting better and better. Anyway, this is basically what I got. Basically, it is what it is. Bunch of carriage bolts, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 of those. And I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 nuts. And then there's different size washers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of that size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that small size. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 of that size. These were the ones that were attached to the wood. Man, they were a pain in the neck to get off. I guess they put them down. The paint must have still been a little damp, and they didn't realize it because they stuck. I had to take this thing and really jam up underneath of them. That's a 5-way or something like that. That's a multi-tool that painters carry. They happen to be all over the place because I have one son that's a painting contractor, one that works for him, a brother-in-law, or not a brother-in-law, a son-in-law who is involved in the business. So yeah, I got painting stuff around. I call him my brother-in-law. That's par for the course. I was out at one of my other son-in-law's job sites, and he went to introduce me to a customer's neighbor, and I said that I was his father. Not a huge big deal, but anyway, we got a bit of a laugh out of it because, hey, you know, my brain's been scrambled more than one time. I've had multiple concussions, several comas. It's just, you know, it is. I am who I am, but sometimes I lose words, and you know, it's par for it. But anyway, that's it's kind of what I got. Not too bad for a curb find, I think. Of course, this thing kind of kicked around here from, or I don't know how long, probably a year, maybe a little better. Because you know, I brought it home, sat it on the front porch, and from the front porch it came in the house, and somehow it got put behind the couch, and you know, moved the couches. It got moved and got put in the back room, put in the laundry room, and then it finally got moved around, got put back in the living room again. And each time I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to take that thing apart. Yeah, I need to take that thing apart. It was in the hallway today, and I kicked it, and I hurt my little toe, and I said, it's got to go, and it's got to go today. So I figured I'd start taking it apart, and then I thought, well, may as well make a video about it, right? I mean, nothing super entertaining, I don't think, but you know, I don't know what that's worth. You know, $10 worth of hardware, maybe, but it was well worth for me to pick it up on the curb and sit here and take it apart. You know, I have no idea what I'm going to do with 15 2-inch long carriage bolts. Is that what they are? Oh, let's see. Yep, 2/8 or 2-inch. Right at 2-inch, but that's from the very top. 1 3/4 from the shoulder, and it looks like 5/8 maybe, just over a quarter. It's a little. I'm not putting on another pair of glasses just for that. So I don't know what I'll do with them, but we'll see. It didn't cost me anything, right? If nothing else, it just gets put up on a shelf in the back room, and if I need them, I need them. So anyway, thank you all for stopping in and checking out and seeing what kind of craziness I'm up to. I wonder, you know, Sammy Prepper does this thing where she just goes and stops and where is it? There we go. She doesn't really say anything. She just pauses. I can't really pause. I start shaking, and then it gives her a thumbnail. So if you see that for a thumbnail, it worked. Anyway, thank you all for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. I'm not sure how many of y'all are out there today, 120 or whatever. How many of y'all going to look at this? 5, 7, 15, who knows? But if you do look at it, give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, you know, whatever, you know the routine. I appreciate it. I appreciate comments. I try to reply to each and every one. So anyway, until I see y'all again, people, Salancha, and bye-bye.